everybody should be okay with feedback. And, I'll tell you, for a long time, that was probably one of my biggest weaknesses is feedback, because early in my career, and you'll appreciate this, you were
Hmm.
probably a straight A student coming up out of school. Don't tell me
Hmm.
if you were or weren't, but I bet you were.
Okay.
And you were always told how great you were and everything was good. And,
Yeah.
maybe you were an athlete and you
Hmm.
you had some good wins, and then you started your career and things were really, really good. And everybody said, "Oh, you're great." Well, there comes a time at some point you're going to have to receive critical feedback. And if you haven't learned how to receive feedback, it can be hurtful. And so that's one of the ways you have to think about, do we have to be open that, hey, in this environment here at Custom Culinary, we really like to seek feedback. We're going to talk about what worked, where we might have some gaps and some things we might want to try differently next time, and we do it in a respectful way. Um, because it helps elevate the whole team. And it's not an easy thing to do. And it's probably was one of my weaknesses. I have salespeople, though, that are like, tell me, give me the full, you're not going to offend me. I want to know, I want to grow. And I mean, I hear that from some of my salespeople, and I'm just like, oh, thank you.
Hmm.
Because they've made it about as easy as they can for us to provide them with that feedback. And then there's others that maybe were like me, that didn't get a lot of feedback coming up, because we were meeting expectations and getting promoted quickly. And that's more of a learning, and so there's a way to talk through that as well. And I know that from personal experience. So it's really fun working with people, though, isn't it?
It really
I love
is.
people. You
Yeah.
can't be a leader and not love people. And I think you have to love them for all um, their good and their bad and their warts and their pimples and their
Hmm.
quirks. And I like to say at Custom Culinary, all characters are welcome. We
Hmm.
don't want a cookie cutter sales force, because I really do believe diversity of people and thought is what makes this so much fun.